Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. I'm so excited for this one because we're going to be using crochet human hair, Burmese curly 20 inches. Yes, ma'am. Look how gorgeous this hair is. Now, I've had Burmese curly hair in wefts, but this is feather crochet hair. So I'm going to show you how it's manufactured, but I'm going to wash it first. So I'm just using some shampoo and conditioner, and then while it dries, I'm going to be doing my cornrows. So yeah, I'm making sure to wash my hair before I install it. And yeah, let's get started. So for the part, I want to do a side part, and I'm going to be doing like a small braid on one side of the part, and on the other side of the part, I'm going to be doing another small braid going towards the other side. You guys will see in just a second though. And if you know the name of the song, just comment it down below. Let me know if you guys like the music. Okay, so these are how the cornrows are going to be going. Like I said, I did two small braids that are on the outsides of the part that I did on the side. And then the rest of it is just going to be regular cornrows, just going down, basically going downwards all the way down to the back of my head. And you guys know I'm growing out a teeny weeny afro. Look at how far we've come. Yeah, the hair is getting long, babe. Don't mind that big braid in the back. I didn't notice how big it was till later on, but it still got the job done. So this is the feather crochet hair right here. There are 5 rings on one ring, and there's 2 packs. So 10 rings in total. Now this is how it looks. It is a thread in between 2 pieces of human hair. The thread is basically going to be sitting on the braid so that it is basically tied to the braid. You follow what I'm saying? All you're going to be doing is putting that crochet needle through. You're going to be pulling one side of the human hair, and then you're just going to create a knot. That's it. Yeah. As you can see, that's it. So yeah, it takes no time at all. It's nothing like a sew-in because there's no tension. It's nothing like a wig because there's no combs. It's basically just sitting on top of your braids. Very nice and neatly. I like it. I like it a lot. Now for me, I will personally only do this with human hair curly because I enjoy the curly big look. And straight hair for me, you could do leave out. Now you could do leave out with this. Me personally, I didn't do any leave out. There's none left out. There's nothing I have to manipulate. I just put on a bonnet and go. And this is me just showing you guys how I did the back. Just the exact same. Putting one side through and then creating a knot, and then that's it. Yeah, so I did that all over the back. And this is me just adding it all over. I didn't even need like a back mirror for this because there was really no special thing you had to do. This is super easy and super beginner friendly. Like if you don't know how to do a sew-in or a wig or anything, you don't need to. Okay, because this is so easy. Now right here, this is only 1 pack. I didn't do underneath yet because I really wanted to focus on the front. The front is where I want to focus on. So let me show you guys a trick. I'm going to be taking your crochet needle into that hairline. Then you're going to be pulling a piece that's like probably on a different braid. And you're going to be pulling that through up to the top just so that it doesn't look feathery. Like so that you can't see the thread. So I'm going to show you again. So I'm putting the crochet needle underneath that braid. And then once I do that, I'm going to be pulling a piece that's like underneath somewhere on another braid, a piece of human hair that I've already like put in. And I'm just going to latch that on, pull it through so that the hairline looks nice and neat. Okay, because this is what I'm going to show you guys what I mean. This is what I do not want it to look like. See, like right here, you can just see the threads just chilling on the braids. And when you pull it back, you can just see the threads. But right here, obviously it's hair because I've pulled hair from the other braids into the hairline. So that's exactly what you guys want to do to make sure that you get a really nice hairline. Now, you don't have to leave anything out. I just personally left a little bit of like edges, a little bit of just something. But that's it. I didn't do anything to them but just like brush them down and tame them. It was really no work at all. Like this video is pretty short because there's nothing to really show because this was so easy. Like anybody could do this. Like anybody could do this. As long as you have a braid down going on, anybody could do this. Like, girl, look how full this is. 2 packs, that's all I needed. This is it fluffed out. But I also wanted to show you guys how it looked like if I were to do like a low claw clip style. Just something really cute, real quick. And this is pretty light as well. I know sometimes sewings can feel really heavy with the net and then like the hair and the thread and the wefts. This is so super light. Like, what? This is my new favorite thing. Like, I don't even know who invented or thought to invent this, but this is the best thing ever. And I usually don't be crazy over crochet hair, but baby, human hair crochet, yeah. Yeah, you guys are winning. So I took a little bit of mousse because I really wanted to tame the curls and see what they did once I manipulated them to just be a little bit more defined. And this was the icing on the cake. So look how the curls are just super popping after. Like, this is my real hair. Like, hello? I don't have to do anything but put a bonnet on and wake up beautiful. Like, what? Y'all can't tell me I didn't eat this up. Burmese curly hair looks so good on me. Y'all have to try this. Let me know if you do. I'll leave all the links for this down below. Thank you so much for ULAHAIR for sponsoring this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, faves.